Right, welcome to part 2 of a little trilogy series of walking up the river looking for somewhere to fish. This time I've decided to, I don't know if you watched the last video or not, but if you remember the first bridge I came to, I've just crossed that now. I'm over the other side of the bank. I'm over the other side of the bank now. This is the first time I've been over this side, and I'm going to carry on walking up, and I'm going to go, you know, when we get to the fork, you've got it forks into two sections. I'm going to go up the other way, up the other side, the western side this time. Instead of carrying on the eastern arm, I'm going up the western arm to a place called Bynes Bridge, and we'll see what we got there. Should be interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed the last video I made. Thank you very much for all the comments, inundated with comments and people asking me questions about this river. I think there was one from, if I remember rightly, from John, who asked me about the roach fishing up here, and all I can say is that there are some cracking roach in this river. I've had roach in this river up to about a pound, but I know they go bigger than that. I've seen them jump out, I've seen them top, so I know there's bigger fish, bigger roach in here. But when I do go, when the season starts again, I'm going to be fishing down there where that green fence was. I've just had another look at it now, and it does look good. It's right on a bend. Anyway, you've seen it in the other video. So what we're going to do, we're going to carry on walking. I've just had my first break of the day. It's 11 o'clock now, so we'll carry on walking. We'll have this break and carry on walking, and as last time, I'll keep filming the different spots that I think look good enough for us to fish, because fishing on this side of the bank gives me a bit more protection from that southwesterly breeze that we quite often get down here. So it's going to be interesting. So I'll keep you posted. I'll give you a quick look on how the river looks right here. It's coming up now. So there's a bridge. I don't even pick it out actually on this camera, but there's a bridge down there, and I've just the old iron bridge. I've just come over that, and then I'll be coming up here, and just up there somewhere is that newer bridge, and then we'll be getting up to the fork, and then we'll carry on up that western arm of the river. It's a beautiful day today, it really is. It's almost like a summer's day. Really is. Right, I'll catch up with you later on then, and fill you in on any decent spots. Bye. First spot here that looks fishable. You see, you've got the main flow of the river there, but here, look, you've got a nice bit of slack, and where it comes in here, you've got an outfall down there. You've got those reeds over there, away from the main flow of the river. So that looks quite good, and you can set up down here. So that's promising. I wouldn't mind betting there's some fish down there. The more I come up here and look at the river, the more I'm able to be able to read it. Read the, you know, that's what I didn't have a clue about when I first started river fishing. You know, but watching experts do it, watching videos and stuff like that of other fishermen, how you read the river, how you read where to cast your line and that. You know, the different areas where the slacks are and that. Anyway, let's press on. Right, we're coming up to that new bridge, or the newish bridge, just up there. So we're probably about 15 minutes on foot away from the fork. I've got my trusty map out, trying to see exactly where we are here. Where are we? That's the first bridge. That bridge there is the bridge we're coming up to in a minute. So we are roughly here. Now where the dotted lines are by the side of the river is where you can fish, where you're allowed to fish. So you're allowed to fish on both sides of the bank right the way up here. Now we will get to here where the fork is, and normally I go up this way to Betley Bridge, but for the first time I'm going to go this way, take this route up here as far as Bynes Bridge, and we're going to see this section here and see what that's like. Oh, it really is a beautiful, beautiful day in April. It really is. I suppose some people are now beginning to think about tench fishing. But as I say, I'm going to spend the close season checking this river out. I think it's you can get a mine of information. You can get a mine of information by doing that. Definitely worthwhile. Sussing it all out. I actually sent off or posted my membership this morning for the new membership, so hopefully in a couple of weeks I should get that. What with the Easter post and that delaying it, I expect. Keep that away. Well, we'll press on because we've got a long way to go. Got a long way to go today, so we'll press on. It really is beautiful. That farm over there, look. That old tree. Things that have been here for years and years and years. I love it, really do. And so apart from the very odd dog walker, and it really is the odd dog walker, there's not many. It's so peaceful up here, just hear the birds singing and that. And on top of that, you've got every chance of catching some nice fish. Right, anyway, I'm going to plod on. Enough of me waffling on. I'll see you soon. Now this is the that new bridge that was put in. Do you remember the other day on the other video I was over the other side of this bridge over there, and I'm over this side today, and we're carrying on up there to the fork and then branching off up that way towards Bynes Bridge. On we go. Well, I don't know if any of you remember in my last video when I come up here I found that lure, that pike lure, that fish. Well, look, just found this little fella. Say hello to the camera. Hello. Look at that, look. Lovely. Lovely little fella. He's had his tail bitten off or something's happened to it. Never know what you'll find up here, I tell you. Anyway, we press on. There's lots of swans up there as well. Look at the swans. This really is beautiful. Look. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm going to press on. I've got a long way to go. Catch up with you later. Right, here we are at the fork, but this time we're on the other side of the bank. Normally I'm over there and I go up there, but this time I'm going to be going up this way. You see the water filling up. I can quite see why This is a well-known spot for big carp and big pike as well. Really have got to give it a go here, but you know, it's almost criminal, you know, not to give this place a go. It's knowing how to tackle it, really. I would imagine boilers of some sort, hair rigged. But I would probably fish it from over there. That's where I, you know, look at, you've got these overhanging trees in the water. Anyway, we're gonna get me bike and then we're gonna start going up this way. I don't know if any of you remember a video I'd done some time back. It was the one where I was exploring the river for the first time up here. I actually got to this bridge up here, and one of the dams was broken on it. Let's see what it's like now on the other side of the river. That's right, because we were over there and we walked up as far as that bridge and then we started making our way back again. So you've got to remember now, we're on this side of the river and normally you'd have you sheltered a bit here as well from the winds, but it's getting down to see where we can get the fish when it comes to it. Tell you what, I've lifted my bike over about 7 or 8 gates this morning. I've seen some lovely butterflies down there. There he goes. Yeah, look, it's still broken. Look, taking it out. What I'll do, I'll park my bike down here. I'm going to go and take a look down here. This is called Merion's Weir. I wouldn't want to fall in there, I tell you. Cool. It's quite powerful, that. But just away from there, over here, I bet there's some fish sitting in there. Right, it's going to press on anyway. Right, what I've done, I've taken a slight detour. Remember just now I was over there. I've come over the bridge and over this side again now, simply because it says no admission on that gate over there, no admission without permission. And it's also very awkward for me to get my bike over that fence, it's quite high. So I thought I'd come over this bridge here and back on this side. It makes no difference really. As long as we can get up there and explore this stretch of the river, that's what we're here for. So everything's fine, we're going to press on and I'll speak to you as we go along. Well, remember in my last video I showed you that distressing sign of a dead swan on the riverbank. Well, we've got this time. Look. Poor fella. Wonder what happened to him. I wonder what sort of fish it is. Decent size. Could be a carp, couldn't it? Anyway, we're going to go up to that fence up there. I haven't really found anywhere at the moment where I could sort of fish from, but we're going to go up that fence. I'm going to have another cup of tea because it's very, very warm. A beautiful thing about walking around places like this is nature itself. You know, you never know what you're going to see. There's a lovely peacock butterfly down here, settled down. I don't know how far we can get to it. He's just down there. He's closed his wings at the moment. You'll probably see him fly off in a minute as we get closer. There we go. There we are. Beautiful. And he's just settled again. Look. You see his wings open. Look. He's closed them. Open them for the camera. There we go. He's gone. On his way. Right, we're going to sit down here. Well, unfortunately I can't use my camera. I forgot to delete the flipping memory from last time, so it's full. So I'm having to use my phone now. So at least we can see parts, you know, still see what's going on here. We're almost up the Bynes Bridge actually. It's not far from here. Probably about walking it about another 10-15 minutes. You can actually see occasionally the cars going over the bridge. I think we can go up on this side of the bank as far as that gate up there, that fence, and then we're going to have to come back again this way. Got a spot here which looks like it could be fishable. Down there, you could set up here, or you could set up here. You could set up on here and into there. Lovely slack here. Look at that. Look, away from the main current. Not too sure how much further the water's going to come up. I'm absolutely sweltering. I'm going to have to take my stuff off in a minute. It really is a beautiful, beautiful day, and it's only April. We're supposed to be cooling down again next week with rain and strong winds and stuff like that, but we'll see. This is magic, real magic. Yeah, so this is definitely fishable here. But of course you've got to bear in mind, normally up here the winds, they're not today, but they weren't the last time I come up here, but normally the winds are coming from the southwest, west or south, which is in your face from over this side. Anyway, we're going to press on up there to that gate, that wooden fence, and we'll see what else we've got. It's amazing really when you think about it, that we're standing where the old railway line used to be many years ago, or somewhere around here. What's that down there? Nothing. And now every now and again you see old parts of it. Yeah, look, that must be something to do with it. Look, I would have thought. It's amazing really that trains used to run through here years ago. It must have been a lovely line, beautiful country line to have been on a train going all through here. I'm not exactly sure where it went through here, but or whether it was further down, but there certainly are clues of the past here without any doubt. Right, sorry about that. So we will press on. We'll go back, and I'm going to have something to eat now. And I think that's probably the last you'll see of me now, thank God you'll say. Until I do my analysis, my update at the end of it. So glad you enjoyed it, or hope you did anyway. We found a couple more places. Not as productive as the last time, but certainly interesting, and I'll speak to you again later. Bye for now. Sorry about that, I keep pressing the bloody button by accident. So sensitive, this phone. Yeah, look, and then round here. See, with the water now being higher, imagine flicking a bait out just out there, or just out there. Bubbles down there. Trouble is, you haven't got. It's very awkward to play fish here. That's the only problem. Well, you can just imagine the fish all round here. I mean, look at that. You know, I didn't think you could fish this very easy, but you can. If you're careful, you can sit up here and just flick a bait out there. Bloody hell. This is when the water's down, you're higher up then. When the water's up, it's actually a bit easier. Right, we're gonna press on and see how far we can go. I'm just on my way back now. I know I signed off a few minutes ago, but I can't stop looking at places. I've just had a bite to eat. I'm on my way back now. I'm here. I normally fish over that side of the bank. I've never fished this side of the bank. I've always fished that side of the bank. But looking at it from here, that snag, look over there. I could set up here on this bend. We normally fish over the far side, but I'm on the opposite side of the bank this time. Now, I reckon I could sort of set up down here. Definitely worth it. Also on a bend as well around there, so you know, you've got the snags over there. You cast out over there. Yeah, definitely. Right. Let's make our way home. Just a quick update on today's proceedings. Thoroughly enjoyed it again. Another 6 or 7 hour bike ride and walk up the river. It's twice I've done it now this week. That's my lot though, until because I'll go back to work next Tuesday. As far as finding fishing swims on that stretch of the river, I think there was several there, you know, that was definitely fishable. Only a couple though that really stood out to me. So, but you know, that's why I've checked these places out, to find out whether these places are fishable or not. And I got up as far as Bynes Bridge, the fence up by Bynes Bridge. So I'm getting a good part of the river under my belt now. So next time I go to have a look round, it will be, now this will be from Betley Bridge, either from Betley Bridge to Mock Bridge, or I will go to the lock, cycle up to where the lock is, and go down from the lock to Bynes Bridge. I think I might try that one, or I might go from the lock up the other way. I'm not sure yet, we'll have to wait and see. Because apparently there's tench and that up there in carp, so I want to have a look up there. But thoroughly enjoyed it anyway today. Very warm, very sunny, a nice spring day. Felt like a summer day at times. So that is it for today, I think. A bit tired now. So anyway, I can't wait for the season to start again in June and get up there. Definitely going to be fishing by the green fence. That's going to be my first session up there in June or July. We'll see. Up by the green fence. So nice to see you watching my videos, and I'll reply to any comments that you make or questions you ask me as usual. So take care, enjoy your own angling whenever you go, and bye for now.